I'm back, and this time I have a eeny weeny tiny Hobonichi haul, but I still want to share it because I love Hobonichi. So we'll dive into that. And also, it's been a while since I uploaded, exactly 1 month. That's because I went on a holiday, had fun with friends. There's a YouTuber called Kellogg's Loops, and I've been following him for about 8 or 9 years. He's a watercolor artist, and he was hosting a 3-day workshop in Amsterdam, and I was able to get my hands on some tickets. So I was in Amsterdam for the whole weekend last weekend, and this weekend I went to a Korean and Japan food festival. So I was really just having a lot of fun. But now it's time to get back in business, and that's why we got some Hobonichi stuff. So let's dive into it right diddy. Alright, so this is my current Hobonichi weeks. This one will end in December 2024. So we only have about 3 months to go. And I decided to not go for another weeks. This is my 3rd weeks. This is my 4th week, which I use for journaling. I've only started this in July, and so far so good. So I will keep this because this is a February start. This Hobonichi Weeks was on sale, so I was like, let me try and do some journaling for a discounted we're in a discounted journal, which is this one. So you'll see this one around, but this one for my business and work and private life will be out because I'm switching to a Hobonichi Techo Cousin English edition, Monday start, one page per day, A5 size, January start. So here it is. Here it is. My first Hobonichi Techo Cousin, and apparently there's over 10 million copies sold. So let's go. I love opening this up, and then I can't wait for the new year to start and set it up. Come on, baby. Dun, 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 dun. It's not as impressive as I thought it would be. I gotta tell you, it looks a little less fancy than the Hobonichi Weeks. And this is a cover, by the way. This is not how it comes. It's just purple, and then I put the cover on. It just looks cuter. For the people who are gonna ask where I bought this, because I'm located in the Netherlands, that's Europe, and I bought mine at penstore.nl. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. I've just been buying my Hobonichi stuff there for years. So if you're looking for a vendor in Europe, for the Netherlands, Belgium maybe, I think they ship worldwide, or at least in Europe. So if you want to get it, go there. Let me check how much this was, by the way, because I was on Reddit where there's like a sub-forum for Hobonichi users, and people were complaining about the prices, and I was like, it can't be that bad. And then it turned out to be exactly as bad as they said. So let me see how much I paid for this one, because that's interesting, right? So what I paid, okay, so it was 46.95, so 46 euros and 95 cents before taxes. So it was a little over 50 bucks. And honestly, that is a little pricey. I noticed that every Hobonichi item on the website went up in price. So I paid 54 euros including tax for this. And I remember it wasn't that expensive last year. I am very sure of it. And then the Hobonichi Weeks that I usually have is also more expensive this year. 33 euros and 50 cents. And the regular one with just a color is just like 30 bucks. And it used to be around 27. So prices have definitely gone up everywhere. But yeah, just so you know, it is quite expensive to buy this one because it's 54 bucks. And when you see it, it's not that fancy. This is just like carton, cheese Louise. So yeah, it's not that fancy, but the ones that were covered in cloth were even more expensive. So the Hobonichi Hans in A5 were 70 euros. That's a little bit over, like maybe $73. I was like, look, man, I'm doing well, but I also know I don't want to spend that much on the planner, so I went for this one, which is still expensive. I mean, 54 euros, and it doesn't look that fancy. And you guys know I love fancy packaging, but it's just not that fancy. Anyway, this is the Hobonichi cousin, and I guess all you guys know what it looks like because there's pictures online, but let's do a little flip through. It's so much bigger than my Hobonichi Weeks. I'm feeling a little bit of doubt, but on the other hand, I work from home, so I don't have to like bring this with me everywhere, unless I really want to, because I also have Google Calendar. Ooh, I'm loving this. This is why I bought this planner, by the way, for these timetables, because I'm a very visual person. And if you use Google Calendar and you use the weekly layout, this is also what it looks like in Google Calendar. And it gives my brain a lot of rest and peace, and it creates more headspace in my brain. So this, I cannot wait to use. Oh my God. And then you also have the daily pages. So you have 1 page per day. And this is also the reason why I'm transferring from the Hobonichi Weeks to this cousin and see how I like it this year, because when you look at the Hobonichi Weeks as I have been using it so far, so you guys know this layout, right? I have my appointments on the left, then I have some note boxes here so I can like add themes or interesting things. Sorry, I noticed my camera was a little off. But anyway, this is how I use my Hobonichi Weeks. As you can see, I have my personal trackers here. And I also have some personal trackers in the back. You guys have seen my period tracker. I track my steps. But as you can see, there's little to no space for notes because I already have my personal trackers here, which I really, really, really like. However, that means I've been using a separate Hobonichi plain techo for my bullet journal, but since I streamlined and cleaned up and minimalized all of my business processes, I don't need this much space anymore, and I just wanted to see if I could do bullet journaling in my Hobonichi cousin. So I will have a place for all of my appointments, and I'll have a spot for all of my bullet journal to do thingies, and I can easily just migrate to the next day. And I won't have to fuss over, because you know, when you have a plain bullet journal, you have to put in the date, and you have to like make a list, and you like have to set it up. And I realized that I love bullet journaling, but I have a lot of stuff going on in my brain right now, and I just want to use this system customized to my life and make it as easy as possible to use. So I thought I'd start bullet journaling here because, as you can see, I only use 1 page a day in this A6 notebook. That means I will have more than enough space in this A5 planner. Or that is my reasoning. I don't know if it'll actually work, but if it doesn't work, I can always go back and add another plain Hobonichi techo for my bullet journal. So yeah, that's why I went for this. The only problem is that I cannot put also my trackers in here. So these daily trackers, I'm gonna have to find a space for these. So if you have a good idea where I can fit these trackers in, I'd love to hear it, because now I don't have them on the side anymore because I will use my bullet journal system for that. And so let's go to the back and see what's up in here. Graph paper favorites. I never use these though. I love the idea of it, but if I'm honest, I don't use it. I don't use the address thing. I don't use any of these things. I think I'd rather have, I don't know, extra free space like these note sheets. I wish I had more of these note sheets in the back, because this is not a lot. This is just 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not a lot, babe. That is not a lot. I don't know where this accent is coming from, but it's not a lot. So I was really prepared for more note pages. Well, guess I have to crack open another notebook for my trackers. Oh no. Anyway, this is my Hobonichi cousin. We'll dive into this a little bit more when I'm gonna set it up. It'll probably be very messy because I've never worked with a Hobonichi cousin, but I guess that's what I like, to try and figure new things out. Let's see what this is. A little story. Oh, wait, huh? Okay. I will read this later on, but I always like that they add these little things. It's a really good marketing tool because it does grab your attention. Have I ever really used these QR codes? No, but I think it's a good idea. As a person who works as a marketer, I'm like, yeah, I would do this for my own business, but maybe in a different way. Anyway, we've got more stuff. I have a clear cover. A5, because this is just card box stuff. What's it called? Carton. Sorry guys. I have so much in my brain I want to share with you guys, and then my brain goes too fast for my mouth, and then I start saying weird stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so I got myself this cover, and then I bought this sticker like 2 or 3 years ago. This meeting could have been an email, and I never had a spot to put it because the Hobonichi Weeks, it doesn't fit here. But now it can fit here, so I can just do this, ta-da, and turn it into a really cute little notebook thingy. And I got this one as at what's it called? coffeemonsters.co, and now I can finally use it. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta save what you love and actually use it 3 years later. Yay! So yeah, can't wait to set this up with this cute sticker. And then put the cover over it because, you know, you want to keep it nice and clean. And then I also got myself a new pencil board. And this is the Spy Family version. I've never seen this anime or manga. But I really did not like any of the other designs that they had. So I went for this one because I am an anime and manga fan. So I'm just gonna Google this and see what this is about. And I have learned to love pencil boards. I always thought they were a little useless. I was like, why do people buy these things? They just seem to like live in your planner and no one seems to really use them. But I've learned how handy these are when your ink is still wet and you smudge everything. Yeah. So I will actually use my pencil board, and now I have one for this size. Yay! And I also got 2 more things with the Spy Family print. So this is a set of folders, A5 folders. So you can put little stickers in here. And I have, for example, all of these little pictures that I printed for my journals. And I like keeping them neatly. I was like, oh, this is so cute. I can put this in here. Just like organize my stuff. And there's 2 prints. One with this little white wolf, which is funny because we used to have a white German Shepherd dog. And this dog looks like our German Shepherd. His name was Santos. We don't have him anymore because he passed away. But it's like, oh my God, I used to cuddle up to my dog like this as well. How cute is that? And then the other one is also A5. You can add some stickers or papers in there. And it just has the characters on there. And then I also have some more over here. Ah. And these are the A6 folders. So basically the same, but in A6 size. Oh, and these are 3. So, oh, this is cute. The papa with his kid and groceries. And then another one of the characters. And then we have the dog. So cute. So I can't wait to use these little folders. I actually really use these on the daily. I got one at coffeemonsters.co. This one. I love it so much. I use it almost every day. I have all my stickers in here, but that's the problem. there's a lot of stickers in here, and it just keeps falling out. So that's why I got these extra folders, so I can just like quickly add some stickers in here, plop, 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 and then I'll just put it here, and then I can bring it with me if I want, or I can organize on theme or event and just have these little folders. I love this kind of stuff. If you're an organized freak like me, then you can definitely enjoy these. So yeah, that is it, my lovies. It is a very short, tiny haul. The cover, the Hobonichi itself, and then we have the pencil board on the inside, and then we have some folders. So the reason why I didn't go all out, first of all, girl, these prices, look, I'm currently doing very well business-wise, so I make a nice amount of money, but I also feel like things should stay reasonable. And I understand that this comes all the way from Japan to the Netherlands, so it's naturally gonna be a little bit more expensive, but no way I'm paying 70 bucks for a planner, because I feel like 50 is my limit. And obviously everyone can choose for themselves how much they spend, but it's not like the other planners were that much better than this one. You're just paying more for the cover. They have this really cute yellow one with sushis on it, and I was like, oh, I really want that one. I love sushi. And then it was 70 bucks. And I noticed that on penstore.com or penstore.nl, usually all the Hobonichis were sold out in one day. Now only a few are sold out. And you know, the Dutch are very, very frugal, so that tells you a lot. If the Dutch people are like, nah, this is too expensive, you'll know because you won't sell out. If they love something and it's affordable, you'll sell out real fast. But this time, a lot of the Hobonichi planners are still available on penstore.nl, so if you're in Europe, you can check it out and maybe find one you like. So yeah, I also said that I was on Reddit, where there's a subreddit about Hobonichi, and I have some thoughts. There were a lot of people buying multiple planners, multiple covers and accessories, and I ain't judging, but I have my thoughts, like I said. I do think when you buy a new planner, don't go out immediately, or that will be my advice, to not go full out immediately, because these things are expensive, and if you don't like the system you're working with, you're gonna be so sad because it's gonna be so expensive and you can't really use it. So if I may advise you, as someone who has been planning since high school, pick something, give it a try for at least 3 months, and if you then really don't like it, you can sell it or give it away, and you can try something else. But it prevents you from buying a whole lot of stuff and being stuck with it if you don't like it. And I'm saying this because I've been there. So yeah, do as you like, because this is my true life. What I want to do is help you create a life that you love, and over here we're doing it with planning and journaling and stationery, because it's very helpful for a lot of people to organize their life that way and actually reach their goals. So that is my little chat about Hobonichi and my haul. I can talk for hours, but I'm trying to keep this short and sweet, although I don't think it's short anymore. I hope it was sweet to watch, fun to watch. If that was so, definitely subscribe for more, because I post on Sundays, and then I usually journal with you, or set up a new week, or we organize stationery, or we journal together, or set up a bullet journal. So if you're into that and you want to get your ass in gear, this is the channel to be, baby. All right, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Subscribe, like, and then I'll see you next Sunday. Bye bye.